If you're a woman over 40 and you've started to see changes with your blood pressure, your hormones, you're feeling like your body is doing its own thing, and you're just wondering what is wrong, today we're going to talk about the one single daily habit that may be sabotaging your health. You don't even know it's happening, but it is happening. And this one habit is worth stopping today.
Absolutely. I love it when we're able to boil down simply one thing that you can change starting today. And I won't lie, it is not the easiest thing. However, if you are serious about your blood pressure, especially, but also your cortisol, if your doctor has told you that your cortisol level is high, if you are struggling with hormonal imbalance, perhaps your mood is all over the place, this is the one thing that a lot of people do as a daily habit. It is something that is nostalgic. It's something that is socially acceptable.
It smells good.
Tastes all right. Tastes, depends on how often you do it. Tastes really good. It tastes like sunshine.
Okay, listen.
Okay, all right.
If you are guessing what we're talking about today, I want you to put it in the chat. But I'm going to keep you hanging for a little longer, because what I want you to see is that this one habit is ruining more than just your hormones and your blood pressure. If you're a woman and you're seeing chin hair, sticky weight, and thinning hair, you're fatigued, you can't sleep well. In fact, this one habit we're talking about that you most likely did this morning, this one thing knocks off up to 12 of your hormones every day.
Wow. I didn't even know that.
Research nerd in the building. And we're going to walk through some of those and you'll see how it does that.
Yeah. And for men, it really messes with your testosterone as well.
Ooh.
So, if you struggle with anger issues, short temper, this is one of those things that will push you over the edge very quickly. Not only directly, but also indirectly, like we've talked about, your disturbance of your sleep. The inability to sleep well when you have this habit. Let's just say that.
I see some guesses over here. I see some guesses going on in the chat.
People trying to guess what it is.
The
one thing. Throwing your hormones off, throwing your blood pressure off. And I guarantee you that this thing is combating directly with your blood pressure medications. If you're on blood pressure medications and you are doing this habit daily, it is directly fighting against it. You will not get off blood pressure medications if you continue this
habit. Wow. Let's see. Any guesses?
Sugar. No.
Not sugar. Not lack of sleep. Those of you just joining us, like, share. Should we just tell them what it is?
Okay. All right.
Y'all are not ready for this, okay? Matter of fact, let me tell you what's going to happen when we tell you what this habit is. Folks are going to want to stone us. Here's what happens when I talk about this one thing that is absolutely ruining your life if you've got health challenges.
Yeah.
People start defending it, and it is a $343 billion industry.
Yeah.
With a B. But people like to defend it while their health is being ruined by it.
Yeah. And as a healthcare provider for 20 years, nursing 20 years, healthcare providers are huge proponents of this habit. We've got a guess. Over here.
Somebody got it.
Coffee.
It's coffee.
It's caffeine.
Coffee. Y'all, before you run, we're going to show you how this works and why and how coffee is absolutely sabotaging your health, not just with your hormones and your sleep, your aging, girl.
Yeah.
Like literally your hair, your chin hair, all this kind of stuff. It is knocking off up to 12 of your hormones or more every day. And it is driving up your numbers with your blood pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So let's do a little bit of A&P, anatomy and physiology here.
Nerd moment.
Yeah, quick nerd moment. So there is a system in your body that's designed to save your life. Okay. It is the fight or flight system, your adrenaline system, epinephrine, adrenaline, all of these chemicals in your body are there to save your life. If you ever are running from a lion, tiger, or a bear, these chemicals are there to help you run faster, to divert blood into the organs that are there to save your life. Okay.
Yeah. These are also the things where you hear that amazing, crazy story of a mom who picks up a car because her baby is stuck under it. Same line of chemicals.
Yeah. Yeah. So those chemicals are a reserve system. They're not designed to be tapped into willy-nilly
every day.
So it is like having a car battery that you're only supposed to use to start the car, right? But if you use that battery for everything, you want to run lights off of it, you want to run the radio off of it, that's what happens to this system over time when you are not in an emergency situation. And caffeine specifically stimulates that system to give you that feeling of energy, that feeling of alertness. It stimulates all those chemicals and makes them respond as if you are in danger. So your heart rate goes up, your blood pressure goes up. All of those are symptoms of fight or flight situation. Okay. All of it done artificially. But when you keep tapping into that system, your adrenal system gets overworked and you start to have things like adrenal fatigue. And you see it in a micro picture at 11 a.m. after you've had your morning coffee and you've got that crash, right?
Crash.
Making you want to grab a donut, grab another cup of coffee to bring you back up, feeling more alert, more energetic again. But it constantly puts you in that roller coaster situation, and that system is not supposed to be tapped like that. So
I know we just shocked your system, y'all, but listen, if you are following, make sure to go ahead and follow this page for more information that is absolutely going to change your life and change your health. Because when you change your health, you change everything about your life. But yeah, just tagging on to that nerd moment, I want to take, if you can just follow us for a little more nerd and show you why coffee is doing that for your system. When you drink a cup of coffee, it tells your brain to release a hormone called cortisol. Are you familiar with cortisol? Everybody's trying to fight cortisol, but we're drinking it in a cup. Make that make sense. So what happens is when you drink the cortisol, by the way, don't feel guilty. No one told you this, okay? So we're hooking you up on today. But when you drink that cortisol, that caffeine, that coffee, what happens is your body releases a lot of glucose into your blood. So you get a lot of glucose released into your blood so you can have that energy, so you can feel like, I'm finally awake, right? Most people are like, I'm awake. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel like coffee wakes you up. Put a 1 in the chat. Listen, no judgment here, okay? We've all been there. So put a 1 in the chat if you feel like coffee wakes you up. So yeah, so you see, I see the ones coming in. What happens is that blood glucose spikes in your body and you're like, oh, I'm so awake. I feel amazing. Another thing coffee does, the cortisol pulls fat cells from around your body and tells it to slap it in the midsection. Because what happens is, whenever you are in a stress situation, remember it's fight or flight. It knows that you may have to fight, so it wants to put all the energy that you're going to need to burn, to run, to whatever, right here. And that's called visceral fat. Have you heard of visceral fat? All the heart attacks, the this, the that, the other, that visceral fat. And your body is doing that to help you. Because when you get that visceral fat, it burns really great energy for you. So it's a good thing, but we're overdoing it.
Yeah.
You see how cortisol actually saves your life? But like he said, if you keep tapping on that button, it ends up fighting against you.
Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, that's the next question I always get is, well, what if I only drink 1 cup a day? Is that okay?
Ooh.
You know, and it really depends on where you're at on the continuum of health.
Ooh.
Like if you're really, really desiring to get off your blood pressure medications, to get your body back in the right shape, to feel energetic all the time, not just those ups and downs throughout the day, then
to sleep again. Yeah.
Because no matter how much amount of caffeine in your system, your sleep is disturbed until it's completely eliminated out of your system.
Yeah.
And it will linger. Even 1 cup will linger in your system 12 to 24 hours, depending on how you metabolize it. So it depends on what you want. That's really the answer to that question. It depends on what you're looking for.
What are you willing to sacrifice to get the health you want?
Yeah.
What are you willing to give up? And in this case, we're talking about coffee and how it's affecting your blood pressure, your hormones, your sleep, your aging. It's speedy aging women and men, but you know, men don't care as much as we do. So I'm like, it's speedy aging you. Is it worth it? So I get a lot of people when I coach that try to defend coffee. Oh man, you know, this coffee, it's organic, but this coffee has health benefits and all this kind of stuff. And the truth is there is no one-sided coin.
Yeah.
One of my coaches, Myron Golden, loves to say that. There's no one-sided coin. It's so true.
Yeah.
There's pros and cons to everything.
Yeah.
But if you are already sick, if you're already unwell, you want to do the things that are in your favor, not things that can take and keep taking from you.
Yeah, yeah. And one of the aging issues with caffeine and coffee, so I say caffeine because there's so many things that contain caffeine.
So good.
And so your body responds to the caffeine in the coffee, but there are certain properties of coffee that are extra deleterious. So, for instance, the diuretic effect of coffee is higher than some of the other teas that have caffeine in it. So, in other words, when you drink coffee specifically, it really dehydrates your system. So you've seen it. You drink a cup of coffee and you've got to pee all the time after you drink that coffee. That is the diuretic effect of coffee, which dehydrates your system. So your skin, you notice people that smoke, people that drink a lot of coffee, their skin has a certain look to it. That's dehydration. That is a lack of water in the system. The headaches, the joint aches, all of those are symptoms of dehydration that we often do not attribute to the fact that we are running all the water out of our system because of the coffee. So
wow. That was a fire emoji moment. I see some of you are starting to nerd with us, which is amazing. Wow. It says 1 cup of caffeine can linger for 12 to 15 hours in your body. Absolutely. Here's the thing, guys. You know, as nurses, we're happy to come and tell you things, but we want you to dig into the research. We want you to also have those question moments whenever anyone tells you anything, even if it's us,
Yeah.
right? So there are people who will write articles and articles about how awesome coffee is for you. Okay, but how is it working for you? Are your medications going up and up and up? Are they having to increase your medications? Are your symptoms agreeing that coffee is good for you? Or are your symptoms telling you that you need to get off?
Yeah, yeah. So for those of you that just joined us, we're talking about the one thing that so many people have as a habit that is keeping them on blood pressure medications, keeping their cortisol high, no matter what they do in their health. And that is coffee, the coffee habit, the morning cup of coffee. As a night nurse for 9 years, it was more than a morning cup of coffee for me. It was an all-night affair to stay awake. I've gone through the withdrawals more times than I can possibly count, trying to kick the habit of caffeine. And I understand. I have no judgment whatsoever. I still struggle with desiring caffeine I have 6 kids. So there is often times when the desire for caffeine is very high. I will just put it that way. And so there's no judgment here, but we do want to make you aware.
Yeah.
We are here to educate, not judge, just educate so that you're aware, so that you have the true option of choosing pros versus cons, because that's what it's all about.
And really, so that you get your health back.
Yeah.
So you get your future back. You know, as coaches, we are frontliners when it comes to people who are just like, I've had it. I've had enough. I've had enough of being sick. I've had enough of carrying this thing throughout my generations. I've had enough of doctors, you know, dismissing me and like telling me that I've had it. And so we're trying to tell you that one of the easy ways you can start to take back your health, your energy, ladies, your glow, your feelings of true restedness is by getting rid of the coffee.
Yeah.
It's affecting your sleep at night, so you're waking up tired again. You see, it's just a cycle.
Right.
Meanwhile, someone is cashing in on you.
Yeah.
And it's not okay.
Right.
We're not okay with it. I hope you're not okay with it.
Yeah. So somebody asked, what's a good substitute? Now, there is substitutes for the taste. So if it's the taste, the habit, you know, that you just like to have that cup of hot, kind of bitter coffee taste in the morning, there are lots of substitutes out there for that. There's dandelion root, there's ground date seed, there's mushroom coffees. There's all kinds of natural substitutes. When it comes to the energy of caffeine, the effect, that is a little harder to substitute. And that's where you really want to do, like Annie said, fix the cause.
Fix the cause.
Why is your energy so low? That's the question. Why do you feel like you need the caffeine spike? So fixing your sleep is the first thing that I always try to teach people.
Yeah.
Fixing your sleep hygiene. Also, fixing your cortisol issues, which is traced back to your stress. And at this point, I want to tell you about a program that we have created to help you walk through some of those causes. You want to tell them about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, we're telling you to stop coffee, but we can actually help you take the steps to get your health back, to get your sexy back, to get your spark back. And it's something very special happening that this month, we are running a challenge. It's a 7-day challenge. So it's not your foofy 3-day challenges. And it is normally $97. But because our little baby girl, our miracle baby, just turned 6 months old, we're doing it at absolutely no cost to you. So we're trying to tell as many people as want to change their lives that this is your moment. This is your moment. ChangeMyLifeChallenge.com. That's where you can sign up at no cost to you. It is absolutely amazing. You'll get 7 days of live coaching with Joelle and I, where we will walk you through finding out why, your personalized why your body is changing, what's happening behind the scenes, so that you've stopped just taking random supplements and stop just, somebody put that in the chat, changemylifechallenge.com. Put it in the chat. Tell a friend about it. Tell a family member about it. Remember, it's normally $97, but this time we're doing it at absolutely no cost. There, you don't need a card to register. No, nobody's taking your card details or anything like that. Definitely hop on, because we're going to show you step by step, day by day, how you can change your life, change your health, change your money. How many of you know that health is money? Health is money, not time. Because without your health, you have nothing. Nothing. Health is power. Health is your relationships. It's how you show up to every relationship you're in.
Yeah.
So join us this time. And hey, if you're not serious about actually changing your life, please don't join. Is that fair? Yeah. If you're not serious, don't join. But if you're serious, take this opportunity. It's a gift to you, and would love to walk you through changing your life in so many ways. Your blood pressure numbers, your hormones, your sleep, your diabetes, your weight issues, whatever it is that you need to change in your health, check it out. Join us.
Absolutely. 7 days. Both of us will be in the challenge together. So you get 2 nurses, 2 naturopaths.
For the price of none.
For the price of none. We're doing it free, and free to you. Yes. Just come and get your life, your health back on track, because truly, and like she says, you know, I have worked in the trauma bay of so many ERs. And when it comes to health, the trauma bay is one of those places where nothing else matters. It doesn't matter how much time you've bought back. It doesn't matter how much money you have in the bank. It doesn't matter how many toys or houses you have. I've seen rich and poor realize the effect of having poor health in the trauma bay. So we are here to help you understand how to get your health back naturally, how to allow your body to heal itself, how to allow your body to let go of the extra weight, how to help you with things like caffeine addictions. I have been there. I know how it is. And we help you transition into a better health situation.
I love it. changemylifechallenge.com. So let's keep talking about this. If you're just joining us, we are talking about the #1 daily habit, sabotaging your health and the health of many Americans. It's a $343 billion industry with the B, getting us all hooked. Making money off of us being addicted and sick. And you may think you have no addictions until you wake up in the morning and you must have a cup of coffee. Coffee is spiking your blood pressure. It is ruining your hormones. Up to 12 hormones being ruined daily by coffee. Girl, it is not worth it. We talked about the aging, super aging effects. We talked about your sleep. Let's talk about some studies.
So there's a randomized trial that showed that 250 milligrams of caffeine increased blood pressure by 14 points 1 hour later.
14 over 10.
14 over 10 points. 14 points on the top, 10 points on the bottom. That is a big jump. And those kinds of numbers are the difference between the pills you're on and having to increase the dosage for a lot of people.
Wow.
And so that is no small thing.
No.
It also increased epinephrine by 207%. That fight or flight we talked about, that epinephrine is not supposed to be in your body. That is a life-saving chemical.
Yeah.
Yeah. We inject that when people's hearts are stopped in the ER. It restarts your heart. It does crazy things to your body, but it is not supposed to be a daily dose of epinephrine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's worse, there's another study, because, you know, we nerd and we're nurses. So we need to bring evidence, right? We can't just tell y'all our opinions. We have to bring you evidence. Here's another study that talks about glucose. Drinking coffee reduced insulin sensitivity by about 15%. Insulin sensitivity. So now your insulin is being injected into your body, but it's not working the way it should.
Yeah. So in other words, if you're a diabetic and you take insulin shots or you're on metformin or pre-diabetic, that is the difference between becoming a diabetic or increasing the amount of insulin you have to take every single day because you are no longer as sensitive, simply because you drink coffee.
Oh, it gets worse. For women who are experiencing any types of PCOS symptoms, insulin sensitivity is behind a lot of PCOS cases. In fact, PCOS has sometimes been termed type 4 diabetes. So you see how this one cup of coffee is so not worth it. It's just piling up against you, and it's not worth it.
Now, here's the sobering thing, though. You know, at this point, your brain, if you love coffee, you love caffeine products, your brain at this point is saying, okay, I see the choice. I see the choice between being on my blood pressure pills, having PCOS, having diabetes, having the insomnia, and my coffee. And that choice can be very difficult for people to face. They don't want to see that as the choice. It's got to be something else. It's got to be my genetics.
Right.
It's got to be age. It's got to be all these other things, when sometimes it's just those simple choices that we make on a daily basis that we really don't want to give up, that really, if we had to look at it, we value over our health. And so some of you have to make that choice, even right now.
Even right now. And yes, you know, there's so many questions because we're talking about coffee. We're talking about caffeine. Now, caffeine is present in more than just coffee. It's in your caffeinated teas. It's in your shots. It's in some of your healthy things like matcha. So I'm not saying matcha is all bad. There's nothing that's all bad. But if it's working against you, that's why health has to be personalized. Because something that's working against you needs to exit your life. And if you see any of these symptoms we're talking about, then the caffeine is working against you. And it's got to go. Well, that's up to you. We can't tell you what to do. So if you have any other questions, like, you know, what do I do to prevent diabetes? What do I do to get off this medication? Join the Change My Life Challenge. This time it's at no cost. It's normally $97. It will be next month. So join it this month. It is absolutely at no cost to you. It's a gift from us to you, and you will see why it's a gift on the page. You just have to go to changemylifechallenge.com to join. Joel, do you want to talk about our sponsor for today?
Yes.
And how we get to do this challenge at no cost?
Here's the reason. We have a sponsor. This sponsor for today is Steady Tea.
Steady Tea.
Steady Tea. Steady Tea is a blend of 12, yes, I said 12 different herbs designed to support healthy blood pressure and hormone support as well. So Annie and I have been coaching for a combination combined over 20 years of coaching natural remedies and natural healing.
Doing the opposite thing that we're used to doing.
Yeah.
We were used as nurses to putting people on medications and, sending them home. And now we try to help people who want to thrive and get healthy do that.
Yeah, yeah. And so we found ourselves suggesting different herbs. So for blood pressure, hibiscus and hawthorn, and for stress, chamomile and lavender, and
for chin hair, spearmint, for women's hormones, raspberry, and so many different herbs that you can use.
And it became to a point where it was like we were suggesting people fill up their pantries with all these different herbs, and then trying to figure out when to take what herbal tea. And so we decided we're going to make a tea that has them all in it. So that's what we did. We did the research. We did the science research. We did the traditional research, thousands of years of different cultures using these herbs for different ailments, particularly though blood pressure, blood sugar, hormonal balance, and extra fluid. So the 12 herbs in here are on the back. The recipe's on the back. You can make it yourself.
Absolutely.
Or you can buy the tea from us. But I'll read through the ingredients really quickly.
So if anyone wants to, get the ingredients on Amazon.
Yeah. You can find them yourself because ultimately we want you to be healthy.
Ultimately.
That's all we want.
Yep.
But we have tools available to help speed up that process for you. So the ingredients in this tea is hibiscus, spearmint, red raspberry leaf, lemongrass, hawthorn leaf and flower, fennel seed, nettle leaf, chamomile, sage, ginger, calendula, and lavender. 12 herbs.
It smells divine.
Oh man. Smells so good.
It smells so good. You'll see the different comments that people have left. It is amazing. You get to see all the research. If you'd love to nerd like us, you get to see all the research on the site. It is found at bpquiz.com/tea. Again, that's bpquiz.com/tea. You get to grab your bag, and girl or guy.
Yeah, it does work for men too.
Absolutely.
The packaging tailors to women, but I drink it all the time. It's delicious. Also helps me relax. Like I said, it's got the chamomile and lavender in it. For any of you that are stressed, anxiety is your issue, cortisol, this tea works amazing. People have been telling us they've been sleeping incredibly by drinking this tea.
Absolutely, because it helps you get steady your moods, steady your hormones, steady your blood pressure, and steady your sleep. All around. It's an all-around help for you. Yeah.
So, and joining our challenge is a great opportunity to put the tea to the test in a group setting. We're starting next Monday. So changemylifechallenge.com, sign up. We're offering it free to you this time. It'll probably be one of the last times we offer a challenge free to you.
bpquiz.com. We're going to write, I see someone asking about the tea site. We're going to write it down so it's easy for you to see. And it's bpquiz.com/tea. Thanks to today's sponsor. And the bottom.
Yeah, that's terrible. bpquiz.com/tea. I got to flip the.
How do you do that?
I forgot how to get there. It used to be there.
Well, maybe someone can
drop it in the chat.
Yeah, please drop it in the chat.
bpquiz.com/tea.
Share it with someone you know. All right. So back to our topic of today. We are talking about the one ingredient, the one thing you are doing probably every day, maybe several times a day, that is sabotaging your blood pressure and your hormones and your sleep and making you look older, faster, and gathering belly fat, sticky weight on your body. And you don't want any of those things. And that habit is coffee. Coffee. Sad but true.
Yeah. And, in our society, especially for those of you in America, we like our traditions. We like our nostalgic habits, and coffee is one of those. Everybody loves coffee, drinking it with each other, sharing their favorite coffee blends, favorite creamers, all the things. But some of you are tired of the side effects, and you don't know the side effects are connected with the coffee. And so we are here to help educate you, not to judge. Like I said, I spent a lot of time drinking coffee as a nurse. But the blood pressure issue that I had was very directly connected with my coffee habit. And so that's just the way it's designed. It's designed to raise your blood pressure and your heart rate to make you feel more alert, to trigger your hormones, to trigger your epinephrine, your cortisol, to do that artificially to give you that fake energy. It's a fake energy, guys. It's not a real energy. And so our challenge, changemylifechallenge.com, one of the things we're trying to do is teach your body how to have natural energy.
Get your energy back.
Type a 1 in the chat if you'd like your natural energy back.
Ooh.
You're not dependent on a cup. You're not dependent on a caffeine hit. Type a 1 in the chat if you would like to just on a random supplement. Yeah. We just like to have energy all day, every day.
Crazy diets. Have you seen these diets that people are coming up with? It's not sustainable,
Right.
Just eat only this thing during this time of the month. Like, who does that?
Right.
That is not what we do when we coach women. That is not. Come to the Change My Life Challenge. It is a gift to you at no cost as we celebrate our baby. So absolutely come to it. If you've put a 1 in the chat, you belong in that challenge.
Absolutely. changemylifechallenge.com.
So most people just think coffee is giving you energy. It's not quite what's happening. Coffee is a stimulant and it increases your adrenaline. We saw how it increases your cortisol. It temporarily increases your blood pressure. But if you're taking coffee all the time, that temporary ends up being more long-term, and it can decrease insulin sensitivity. So pre-diabetes, diabetes, people keep saying that these things run in the family. These diseases run in the family. But what if it's our habits running in the family? What if it's coffee addiction that's just passed down because it's just seen as normal?
Yeah. Wow. So good.
But y'all, we didn't know this either. We didn't know all this. We were just nurses doing our nurse business until we had our first child and we went to a little wellness center trying to learn natural remedies because we knew side effects of medications. So we're like, as much as possible, we want to avoid giving our child medications. That was our goal about 12 years ago. And slowly that started to morph when we started to see some stuff, y'all. We started to see some stuff. We can talk more privately at changemylifechallenge.com because we are on the internet streets and we've got to be careful some of the things we say. So if you want to hear the whole scoop, get in the room, get in the right room.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be a great, great time. 7 days. We are going to sequentially walk you through causation. What are the causes behind some of the things that you're struggling with? What is a plan? We're going to help you form a plan.
Yep, a 90-day plan.
A 90-day plan to work through your chronic illnesses, whatever they might be. Yeah. But we specialize in high blood pressure and hormonal dysfunction.
Yes.
Those are our two specialties that we're going to be talking about, but we will not leave things untalked about, like diabetes, like weight loss, like cortisol,
Thinning hair.
Thinning hair.
Libido.
Ooh.
Can we just pause? Because it's nighttime. So the kids are sleeping, right? Can we just talk about libido and how coffee is ruining your libido?
Woo.
Now, is that worth it?
Hey.
Listen, y'all, let's just be honest, okay? It is one thing to be grown and married, and then you're facing libido issues. That's hard. I've been there. I've got 6 children. I've cycled through that. Because you know yourself. We know ourselves. Some of us could not even wait till we were married. Okay? That's how the libido was libiting. And now, because of several habits, because of things happening in real life, the libido is low. And Juicy Lucy has gone dry. And Juicy Lucy needs to come back online and go drip, drip a little bit. I'm just saying. Can we just be honest for 5 minutes? So I know we talk about these bigger issues like high blood pressure, diabetes, other issues going on that we only talk about in our private rooms. But I want you to look at real life. How is this affecting you in your day-to-day life, in your relationships?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not just women, it's men too. Mm-hmm. It's erectile dysfunction. Wow. It's premature ejaculation. It's all the embarrassing things men struggle with can often be traced back to things like caffeine, coffee, because they are such stimulants that when they are not in the system, things just don't work like they feel like they should.
Adrenal fatigue. If you've heard that term, why that nerd moment, nerd alert, adrenal fatigue. That's important because your adrenals are the ones that make all your other good hormones. So can you hear the words adrenal fatigue? If the factory for your libido hormones is tired, now you're not getting your body responding like it should. Now, the way you always just felt like a glow and a spark and life was fun and flirty and you just were up to doing stuff, and now you're just tired and dragging through every day. Anxiety, depression. These are all just part of the downline of some of our decisions during the day. So I don't want you to feel like your health, your failing health is out of your control. It's not.
It's not.
There are a lot of things that are under our control. And most coaches are just telling you, take this supplement, take this pill. We're not doing that. We're going to help you look under the hood of your failing car and start to see why the car is failing.
Yeah.
So that you can have control again. So you can take charge of your health again.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I know that, some of you may not have huge health problems, but there are things that are bothering you. There are symptoms that you wish weren't part of your life, honestly. Maybe you've gotten used to them, but if you had to be honest, you wish that you could not have them anymore. And so that is what we talk about in the Change My Life Challenge. It's those things that maybe you've gotten used to, that you're deep down inside would like to see different, whether it's in your own health, maybe it's your relationship health, maybe it's your family health. But all of those things can often be traced to physical health, physical causes that can be reversed, and you can see the transformation happen when you find the causes.
So good. So good. Y'all put some fire emojis in the chat because this man is taking his time for no reason at all to just drop some gold and drop some gems that are absolutely going to change your life if you let it. If you let it. The science, the evidence in your body doesn't lie.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So good. ChangeMyLifeChallenge.com is the place to go to get your spot in next Monday's challenge.
So for those of you who think maybe the time does not work for you, we are going to be having live recordings available to you for up to 48 hours. So get in and watch at your own time if the schedule is not working for you. Remember, it's at no cost to you. This one time, it's at no cost to you. Next time, it's going to be back up to $97, and it's worth way more than that. You will see for yourself as you join us. ChangeMyLifeChallenge.com. You know, another thing I was thinking about when it comes to caffeine and its effects is marriage. We were just on a marriage seminar. I was invited to speak about hormones. And after the first day, they had to like scratch off some of the other speakers, bump them off, and bring us on to talk more about marriage and hormones and sickness. You know how sickness and caregiving is affecting people's marriages, high blood pressure, the tiredness is affecting how you show up, how you feel about your body is affecting how you show up every day for your children, for your business, for your job. It's affecting your bank account. So if there is one thing, one little thing you can do to start getting your health back, and it's as simple as quitting the coffee. It's worth it.
Yeah. I'm telling you. And it seems almost insurmountable on this side of it. But once you're on the other side and you start reaping the rewards, you're going to look back and be like, why did I even hesitate? Why did I ever hesitate? But when you have that energy, that consistent energy, that bedroom fire back.
Yeah, I've actually talked to women who said, I'm not in a relationship. I would love companionship. I want to be in a relationship, but I feel like I'm going to fail him because my libido is gone. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want anybody to touch me. Y'all know how this feels. And I'm not going to tell you to put a number in the chat because I don't want to put you out there. But yeah, it's affecting how you feel about being in a relationship as well. So it is very important to start changing the small things you can. So yeah, coffee, that's number one. We'll bring you more. Please go ahead and hit the follow for more.
Share the live. Yep, share the live.
Because we'll bring you more gems that you can use to change your life. And we'll keep doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And this free challenge is brought to you by our sponsor, Steady Tea. Steady Tea, a blend of 12 herbs designed to support healthy blood pressure. There's 8 herbs in here specifically designed for blood pressure support. And there is 4 herbs in here designed specifically for hormonal support.
So good.
Including anxiety and stress, cortisol. So if you would like this tea, go to bpquiz.com/tea. bpquiz.com/tea to get your tea.
If you're a woman who's been struggling with chin hair, I covered that too, because I started struggling with chin hair since I was 16 and I was in high school, and a whole boy told me that I had more chin hair than he did. Just got in my face and announced it to the group of people who were hanging with. That's called trauma. Okay. But we've got spearmint in here because if you've seen the research, you'll see that spearmint has been studied to help you reduce your chin hair. But I don't want you to have a cup of spearmint here, a cup of hibiscus, a cup of hawthorn, a cup of chamomile, a cup of lavender, a cup of lemongrass, a cup of fennel, a cup of sage for your hot flashes and the other libido problems, a cup of ginger. Instead, we put it all in the right quantities right here for you, so you can just take one steady cup to get your steady back. bpquiz.com/tea is where you get the tea. bpquiz.com/tea.
Yes, absolutely. It is incredible. It tastes incredible. Our children love it. And it, like we said, helps with blood pressure, helps with hormonal support. bpquiz.com/T. That is our sponsor for the free challenge. So, and if you want to get in the challenge, changemylifechallenge.com. changemylifechallenge.com is where you go for that.
And y'all, I know we're giving you like this link for this, but listen, all of them are going to change your life.
Absolutely.
Get what you need. Get what you need. Don't snooze. Don't snooze. If you love tea, yep, it doesn't matter if you drink it hot or cold. In fact, what some women do is they take it and steep it, and you can do this too, and make a big mason jar out of it. Keep it in your fridge. It's ready to go. That way you don't have to always brew it every time you need it, and you can put it in a water bottle, go around with it, drink it as you're at work, drink it wherever you go. Here you go. You can get your tea. You can drink it as a evening ritual. It's so calming. It's so soothing.
Yeah, yeah. And it's great to have everything in one cup. I mean, to not have to have this herb or that herb, all these different kinds of supports. So all in one cup, it's really incredible. Any other questions? You guys have any questions? Got to wrap things up here. But if you have any questions, we just got our tea. We're getting it on the TikTok shop as we speak. So hopefully it'll be in my showcase soon. That is our goal. We don't have international shipping yet, but we are hoping to get it very soon. Yeah. We're hoping to get it soon, international shipping. bpquiz.com/T. But we'll be announcing when international shipping does occur, hopefully very soon. Any other questions? Any other questions? Trying to see if I can find the. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we've got it up on the TikTok shop. Now I need to figure out how to link it to you all. Let's see if I can figure this out. Yeah, we are here to help you get better. Absolutely. I'm glad you are appreciating our attempts at helping you find health. We are here to help you get your health back. We want to help you, and we're going to help you starting next Monday with a free challenge, changemylifechallenge.com, changemylifechallenge.com, where we are going to be taking 7 days to walk you through the causes of your chronic illness. You're very welcome, April. Glad you're here. Glad we can help you. So glad to be of service. Absolutely. Glad to be of service. Any questions, guys? Doesn't have to be about the tea. Doesn't have to be about the challenge. If you have any questions about health, here for a few more minutes. Got to get my beauty rest shortly, though. Really excited to be here. What's the best time to take the Max Calm? I like to take it in the evening. That's my favorite time to take it. So, because it makes me a little drowsy. So I do enjoy taking it in the evening. Any other questions? Any other questions? Man, I'm trying to get this tea linked for you guys. Steady tea. Loose leaf. Yeah, it just went live on TikTok Shop. So how do you get the gassy foods out of your diets? It's a gut problem. So really, when it comes to gas, that is a gut issue. It's the digestion can sometimes be disrupted by not chewing enough. If you are a fast chewer, I recommend you double, triple the amount of time that you chew. Get as much of your saliva into your food as possible. That's going to help. And if you like, for instance, beans, when you cook beans, you really want to soak your beans. Soak your beans overnight in water, pour off the water, and then cook them. That helps to minimize the amount of gas that you experience. And also eating more fiber in general can help with gas, keeping things moving. Probiotics are also a really great way to decrease excess gas. The ingredients, yes, if you'd like to get the ingredients, you're international and we don't have it yet shipped out to international, but the ingredients are hibiscus, spearmint, red raspberry leaf, lemongrass, hawthorn, fennel, nettle leaf, chamomile flower, sage leaf, ginger root, calendula, and lavender, all in one tea. Yeah, we're hoping to get international shipping soon. But this blend is incredible. It's incredible. How do I get this on here? I'm struggling. My phone doesn't want to cooperate either. But I don't think we ship to Canada yet either. But very soon, very soon. We are fixing that as we speak. So we are fixing that as we speak. Any other questions? Does Greek yogurt help with fiber? Dairy products actually are probably a big reason that you have digestion issues. All of our guts are allergic to dairy products. So oftentimes bloating, cramping are all symptoms of dairy intolerance. So I would really steer away from dairy, even yogurts, and I would use, they have dairy-free yogurts that are cultured. There are also probiotics that I would use in their stead. But yeah, I would steer away from dairy while I'm trying to fix my gut. Aloe vera gel is another great option to help heal the gut. How many times a day do you drink the tea? 1 to 2 times, depending on how bad your blood pressure is, how bad your stress level, your hormonal imbalance is. You can drink it twice a day, though, for sure, if you really want to get things under control quickly. You can drink it hot, you can drink it cold. The hibiscus really takes control of the taste, so it's incredible. Smells incredible, tastes incredible. My kids beg for it every day. Like, can we drink more tea, please? They really like it. Yeah, so it's really great. Any other questions? Any other questions? Does the magnesium 20+1 help with insulin resistance? Not directly, no. So insulin resistance is often more about fixing your diet. When you fix your diet, and especially cutting back on meat products, your insulin sensitivity will go up dramatically. Magnesium helps with a lot of other things, but not directly insulin sensitivity. Again, if you want to help insulin sensitivity, join our challenge. We're going to be talking about that. ChangeMyLifeChallenge.com. Starts next Monday. It's free. How do you get rid of brain fog and ear ringing? Brain fog is often a hormonal situation. So I really, really recommend you join our challenge. We're going to be talking about that in depth, Patricia. ChangeMyLifeChallenge.com starts Monday. Here's the tea. The tea is a good spot to start. Like, if you can't join the challenge, don't want to join the challenge, this is a great way to start working on your hormones. Is this tea, Steady Tea, bpquiz.com/tea to get yours. Sorry, I was trying to fix something on this TikTok shop, but yeah, so if you would like to start working on your hormones, the tea is a great place to start. It really is. ChangeMyLifeChallenge.com is not only on TikTok, no. ChangeMyLifeChallenge.com. We're live streaming on TikTok, on Facebook, and on YouTube at the same time here. So trying to look at different screens. But yeah, any questions, guys? Thyroid and kidney issues. Yeah, that's kind of in depth. I would definitely join the challenge. We're going to be talking about thyroid, kidneys, diabetes, high blood pressure, hormones. ChangeMyLifeChallenge.com. Sign up. It's free. Starts next Monday. 7 days of coaching with my wife and I. We're going to be going deep into these subjects. It's not going to be a lot of time, an hour or so a day, but you'll have opportunity to ask questions. And we'll be giving you as much as we can in those 7 days to really help you get your life back on track. And like I said, ultimately, it's about giving you a plan, a 90-day plan to fix the causes that are keeping you stuck. Starting Monday, the information is on ChangeMyLifeChallenge.com. The times and everything are there. Join up. ChangeMyLifeChallenge.com. And if the times don't work for you, there is going to be replays. So the replays will be there, available 48 hours after the event. So you can play them on your own time. Never a better time to get your health back in order. All right, folks, it's been wonderful. Thank you for having me. Thank you for joining us. Please join the challenge, ChangeMyLifeChallenge.com. This is your opportunity to fix what ails you, find the cause, Remember, genetics writes the recipe, but lifestyle bakes the cake. Here's the tea again. If you need some tea, fixing anxiety, high blood pressure, hormones, bpquiz.com/tea. bpquiz.com/tea. You all have an incredible night. I pray that you have learned something tonight. You were helped immensely. The one thing causing people to stay stuck on their blood pressure pills, it's coffee, it's caffeine. I know it's tough, but learning to overcome these things, we can do it together. ChangeMyLifeChallenge.com. Join us. Have a good